Hi everyone, welcome to More Than This. I am Demaris. Uh, Heads up notice. Basically, it's a heads up notice or a disclaimer. I just want to let some of y'all know that if you're QAnon, a Trump supporter, far right, this may not be your place to come. We're loving, accepting, and if we do read on politics and stuff, I can guarantee you that none of the people I have on here, we read from ego. We do not read from ego. We read from source. And so some of this information may be something you may not care for or think it's politically driven. I know for me, whatever my preference is my preference in anything. But when it comes from source, it has to be, from my guides and angels, it has to be ego free. And that's in any reading I do. Okay, so the information I get, they tell me. They tell me what to say or to think. If I'm not reading the message clear, I'm not going to make it up just because I have an opinion. Now, if I have an opinion, I'll say my opinion. So, I had to write that down to remind myself. Also, YouTube, entertainment purposes only. Got that mess out of the way. I'm recording in my bedroom right now because I have company and the other parts of the house are a mess. I took care of my mom for years. She had dementia and she passed about a year ago. And what led up to it was I worked in a jail as a jailer. I was a badass. And I was the first female in the history of this county to rank as anything, and I became sergeant. So I did that for a lot of years, and I raised horses and was saddle breaking a couple of longhorn steers to ride. Yeah, I'm crazy. Could be the Cherokee, Choctaw, and Chickasaw that I found out recently that I am an indigenous mutt, which I can't wait to get my card, and I want to be Cherokee, but I'm afraid because of the Choctaw and the Chickasaw, it may confuse them. I don't know. So, yeah, thanks to my dad, they kind of went to the other tribes, so, which I'm thrilled. So I raised those. Come to find out, I had broke my whole spine. It was broken 2 places, and the rest of my spine was fractured. And I had to leave my job. I mean, I just was not capable of doing that kind of work anymore. It was pretty hands-on and dangerous at times. And I was told the day I knew I was going to get let go. And I told my mom, I said, they're going to let me go. I'd already noticed changes in her at this time. And I just heard his voice tell me, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. So thank you, guides and angels, for keeping me calm and not letting me freak out, because it turned out to be such a blessing. That's when my mom was diagnosed. I took her and we finally got her diagnosed, and it was okay. I spent those 7 years right next door to my mom every day, every night, having that blessing and hard lessons. And the last week of her life, she was very lucid, and we sat and talked, and I recorded it, and it was the most healing, most loving, most karmic uplifting. I forgot. I had a reading from medium Kim Copeland, and she said, you've set your family into a different karmic direction. You and your mother did with this. And medium Kim, if you're going to watch me, check this out. The next family member that was born was a great niece, great niece, born on 2/22 of 22. And that kind of set some stuff forward for that part of the family. I don't really have any family, but I was so blessed to know all about that. So thank you, Kim. You were right on, man. So what a blessing it was to take care of my mom. So last year I've been trying to get this house renovated and set up, and I'm just now really getting things started. So I've been a little late on trying to get to you guys. Enough about me. Well, it's more about me, but in a different way. I'm I'm a whole lot of Claire's, and I can't even tell you some of them. But I can do a little bit of anything. I've done animal communication. If you're gonna saddle break a longhorn, you probably need to know some of that. In 2017, I'd had a dream, and man, Trump. I said she. I don't know, boy. I don't know where that came from. Trump was really, that I was pretty worried. I was worried because there was nothing in my soul that was telling me this is going to be good. And one night I'd had a dream, and I'm driving down this stretch of road, and it's kind of in the middle of the desert, but I could see the mountains off in a distance. And it was a 2-lane road, and I saw telephone poles on both sides of the road. And I can see lights off in the distance where there's a little town backed up to the mountain. And as I'm driving around, down this road, out of this distant town came Air Force One. And it had bombs on it. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to kill us. That's it. We're destroyed. We're destroyed. And all of a sudden there was a flash of light and like a wave, a rush of air, and the telephone poles bent sideways, and they uprighted, and the lights went off into town and came back up. And I'm still driving down the road, and I was like, he didn't kill us, he killed him. He killed him. So here we are, 2022. We're getting to watch that dream. So I just want you to know, if anybody is worried, he is not going to make it to the 2024. He will not. I think I'm recording tonight's 1/6 commission thing, but I got to go to trivia. I got to use this noggin. I had 2 parents with dementia. I'm trying to keep, whoop, whoop, So we're gonna be okay. As far as all that goes, it's gonna be okay. And I do agree with Linda G. I don't see him in handcuffs. I don't think he's going. I just don't see it happen. I don't see anything like that. But I mean, everything else coming up, leading up to that point, is going to be so devastating for him, his career, and all the careers that. I mean, the man didn't have the Midas touch. It's like everything he's touched in his whole world, he's gotten by with destroying people, and every person he touched, and in his time as president, he's destroyed these people. They thought he was a fast buck, and he used them. I guess you get what you create. And greed created a lot of things coming out. There's a part of me that also, I know that they're technologically advanced and erasing these security texts and stuff. But I have like this feeling that they're going to find some that didn't get erased. I heard there was like one, but I kind of think there's going to be more. I don't know. If they're not finding those, and somebody's going to talk, or somebody's hidden them, or somebody's got them. I just don't know why I feel like they're going to find more, but yeah, I'm being told they're going to find more. So, let's hope so. What else was I wanting to tell you guys? Man, thank y'all for the subscribing and thumbs up and the messages I got. You know, Dr. Gail, Linda G. You know, God dang it, thank y'all so much. You just don't even know how that warms my old cowgirl heart. I love you guys. And I love my friends that have subscribed and some people that I don't know. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep doing it. If you're liking what I'm having to say so far, there's a lot more. And I want to, like I said before, I want to get some of these people on here and talk to them. And let's see what we can stir up in this universe. You know, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on right now. I just got through watching something on YouTube about, her name is Nancy on Buckeye Bigfoot. Man, I love her stories. Go check her out. She had one that was just recorded or put, whatever we do once we put it on her, about all the UFOs in Puerto Rico right now. And everywhere. But apparently there's been a lot going on in Puerto Rico. So it's pretty fascinating story. So go check her out too. And y'all just have a beautiful Thursday. Don't sweat nothing. Grab your popcorn, get your drink on, get in front of that TV tonight. Y'all watch it. I'll be right behind you when I get home, or maybe tomorrow when I don't want to do anything. And then I'll watch it, and oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Is this the last one? I don't remember. It can't be, because there's just so much more. So either they're going to jam-pack everything onto this one, or there's more. But yeah, y'all just stay tuned, man. This is going to be good. This is going to be so good, so good. And to the president, I hope he heals well. I heard somewhere on one of the news things that he had COVID. If I made that story up in my head, then forgive me. If I didn't, then, you know, hey, let's pray for quick healing. I love you guys. And thumbs up. Subscribe. And I will get back to y'all as soon as possible. And it's Thursday, so this is why the hair is to the gods. And blinged out, little makeup. Gotta sit there and clean up. Gotta paint the barn for my adoring fans. You know what I'm saying? You know. Love you. Woo!